I've seen it before. It turns truth into lies. Oh, but I won't back down. I must stay on this road. I gotta know what I'm about. It goes up and turns back down. We're all looking for the moment when getting used to not knowing when all the pieces fall in line. Oh, it goes up and turns back down. I keep searching for signs in my dreams back then. I don't know how to stop, 'cause it brings back the feeling that I can't reach the top now, even if I don't know how. It brings back the feeling that even if it all goes down, in the end I'll be alright. It brings back the feeling. Yeah. It brings back the
Hello, everybody, and good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Storm Tracker, thank you for 5 months. I do appreciate it. Hope you all are doing well on this wonderful, what is it, Thursday? Or no, it's Wednesday. Not Thursday yet. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm a day ahead of myself. But regardless, it is indeed Wednesday. So happy hump day to everybody. Good day from Australia. What's going on? Why not? How you doing? Welcome, Gumpy Gramer. Gumpy Gramer. Oh man, I woke up. I had some coffee, and iced coffee, that is. And now here we are. We're getting things going. Gumpy Gramer, there it is. London Controller, good evening to you. What's going on? Always good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Lukester10, 24 months. Thank you very much for the continued support as well. Let's get some things going here. We need to get the airplane fired up and get on up to Vancouver finally. And then we're going to do that. And then what the plan is we're going to fly across Canada, basically. So we're going to fly Delta into Vancouver, and then that the Canada hops we'll be doing in like Air Canada liveries and stuff like that. This is normally a flight done by like, I think an E175. Pretty sure one of the E-Jets flies this route. But it's flight sim. We can, you know, clearly take the spot of that airplane with an A320 Neo. Why not? So that's what we're doing. That's what we be doing, man. But I'm doing good. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I had a best of go out today, so I had a little bit more time on my schedule. I have recording later tonight with some 5PD and stuff, but apart from that, I'm pretty kosher as far as time goes, so that's good. Are those blue light glasses? No, they are not. They're just Zenny optical normal glasses. Hype train coming in. Thank you, guys. What is going on? Yeah, this happened yesterday. I played the intro song, and then the intro song played again. We'll go ahead and skip it since we already heard it. But I was just like, what the hell is going on? I have it on shuffle. That's strange. JB99, 24 months. Thank you very much. Yes, the throttle, everything's been fixed on the airplane. We got it all fixed. Route's done by E175 by Alaska and Delta. Yes, BAM 2135 is correct. I do not have the Alaskan livery. They don't have a Neo, but I don't think Delta does either. Can't remember if they do or not. Oh, Nicole wants a wake-up call. All right, well, let's kill that, and we'll play the wake-up song, and everybody can wake up here. We're gonna wait for the song to be over, and then we'll fire up the airplane. How about that? And have a look around the ramp here, and it's a beautiful day in Seattle. But Ninja, thank you very much for gifting the subscription out to November 87 Uniform Pop. Appreciate that. Got some clouds, and it looks like the clouds aren't on the ground today. Looks like we actually have decent clouds. That's good stuff. Nolene, always good to see you. What's going on? Been a while since you heard this song. Not for me. Look at this. Beautiful day here in Seattle. A few clouds in the distance. We should get a good view of the mountains on the way out. That'll be nice. Let's do our pre-flight of the airplane, shall we? Before we fire it all up. Starting over here at the landing gear. All looks good. Yep, that's all good there. Pitot tubes are all good, intact. Here to the engine. Engine blades look good. Yes. Love you too, 5-5 Striker. Good to see you. It's tough to catch a stream, so I'm happy I've been able to catch this one, Nolene. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, this is more of a EU friendly. I can't speak today, apparently. UK friendly. There we go. Euro friendly stream. No blockages there. Beacon light looks good. Time to wake up, time to wake up. Wing looks good. All good there. Those are all good. I Ballistic Plays, thank you very much for the cheer. Appreciate it. Looks good. APU looks awesome. We're definitely going to fire that APU up later. Those are all good there. Doors closed. We got this stuff up right here. The landing light fixture and all that is. Here's the landing gear strut looks good. Brakes are good. Hype train over. The Dutch Florist, thank you for 2 months. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Lieutenant Squirrel with a shout out. Everybody say hello to Lieutenant Squirrel 01 with a shout out there. Using channel points for it. That looks good. All right. All right. Well, there you go, folks. There's our wake-up call for the day. Brought to you by Cosmo Balls. Putting the Cosmo in your balls. Moving down the line. All that stuff looking good. For the engine. Engine's beautiful. What a beautiful model, you know. Sobo did such a great job on this airplane. That all looks good. And there we are. Nice. Let's go ahead and go back here so we can listen to the APU fire up whenever it comes time for that, because this sounds amazing, man. It is absolutely amazing when we fire this thing up. All right. Back up to the cockpit we go. I'll have to come over here and hit it. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and get the airplane fired up, shall we? Internal power comes on. Batteries come on. Overhead, we got nav, and nav. Coming down the line, crew supply on. Those come on, nav and logo lights are good. Got seatbelt signs coming on. Arm the emergency exit doors, or lights. Yep, that's all good there. We can leave the fuel pumps off for now. There goes the whoosh sound. That's going away. We're gonna get all this stuff up and running here. We'll get our stuff all happy. Where we want it. Nice and bright so we can see it during the day. There we go. Tail lights are good. Cabin doors open. We already know that. Over to here. All the way up. That went all the way up. Do you guys want to use the default ATC today, or should we just wing it on our own? What do you guys think? Those are all nice and good there. Wing it, wing it. All right. No, this is not the default airplane. This is the fly-by-wire A32NX. It's a freeware airplane. Prediction we'll turn all that stuff on later. That's all good. That's all good. Don't care about that stuff. All right, that's pretty much golden. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the music, and we're gonna fire up this APU, and I want you to listen to it because it sounds so damn good, man. We're gonna wait for that door to open on the APU. There it is right there, flaps open, and we're gonna start it up. Listen to this. Beautiful. Turn the AP bleed on. We'll get that rush of air happening here. All right, cool. Power up our iPad here on the left. And we need to go down here and do some stuff. You go to my options and make sure we're set to pounds. Realism. Line time. Instant. Yep. All right. Maybe it's not under realism. Maybe it's under something else. Weight units, pounds. Yep, that's good. Inches, HG. You can change it here. Pretty cool. No, I'm happy with the pounds. Okay, that's good there. Good there. Sweet. We are in it page here. And we're going from Seattle to Vancouver today. The Cyvr. Returned. All right, cost index, we'll get all that stuff in a minute. RS init page looks good there. Oh, I could have grabbed that stuff from my, I forgot about that from SimBrief. Here's today, we gotta go from SimBrief, grab that information, and we'll be good to go there. Brings back that beat out. Is it not doing it? Doesn't look like it. Dispatch. Flight. Oh, I have to put it back in again. I hate that it does that. It doesn't block out all the what you call it? Kind of annoying. There we go. Now it should work. SimBrief. There we go. Beautiful. I'm gonna turn the strobe lights on when I hit O. Okay, sweet. So that's in there now. You can see all that. And altimeter here in Seattle is 2983. So let's go ahead and put that in there. On both sides, that looks good there. Awesome. Back down here we go. Let's grab our cost index and all that stuff from SimBrief. I'm gonna go ahead and get my OFP so I can look at it. Snare drummer, thank you for the cheer. Appreciate that so much. Hi, Blitzing Place. Thank you very much. Glad you enjoy it. All right. Cost index today is 15. Here you. 1.5. Cruise altitude is going to be whatever they give us. They're giving us 200 in SimBrief, but we'll see what they give us in the clearance. So let's go ahead and get that taken care of.
Seattle clearance delivery Delta 711 IFR to Vancouver, ready to copy.
Delta 711 is cleared to Vancouver Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 16 left climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119.2 squawk 521 tree.
Alright.
Delta 711 cleared to Vancouver Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 16 left climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure on 119.2
TG Davis,
521 tree.
thank you for 2 months. Appreciate that.
Delta 711 read back correct. Contact ground on 121.7.
Alright, there you go. Now we can go over here, put that on, let's go turn it on now. That should be good. Alright, all that's good there. We'll get Pack X up and running and stuff here in a second. Let's continue to get this going. So let's go ahead and we'll get a few more things done downstairs, and then once we have that rolling the right way, we'll be good. Weight and balance, they still don't have that in yet, so I have to do it manually, which isn't a huge deal. I can do it right here. Fuel today is going to be 13.4, so the closest we can get to 13.4. There we go, 13.443. Zero fuel weight there. Payload's 35.1. There we go. That's good there. 35.1. Awesome. They're saying 200. Let's put 200 in there. All right. That's good there. Second page. Here's where we get all this information from, so we can go over to our fuel page here, and there's our fuel on board there. So grab this. It should automatically calculate that. Block is 13.3. We'll put in there. That's good to go. Flight plan page. Seattle departure out of here is going to be on 16 left. Well, we'll find out here. Let's go ahead and get ATIS. See what they're using. Reyes, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the stream family. Appreciate that. XCaps 3 months. Thank you for that.
Clouds at 1,000 feet. Few clouds at 4,600 feet. Few clouds at 11,500 feet. Temperature 2.10. Altimeter 29.84. ILS runway 16 center, ILS runway 16 left, and ILS runway 16 right in use.
All right, we got it. 16 left on departure. We're just going to be doing. The route has us going straight on out to Payne, and then Painfield in the Grizz 6 arrival. So just out, no SID. Insert that in there. That's in there now. So then we go where this guy is. We're going to Papa Alpha Echo. And it's this one right here. There it is. And then the Grizz 6 arrival. To 8 right, I believe. I'm into Vancouver Airport in a while. Let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see. They're both equally long. They had us on 8 right, I believe, so we'll do 8 right. Yeah, we'll do 8 right. That works for me. ILS 8 right approach on the Grizz 6. Grizz 6. No vias. Insert that in there. There we go. So that should be good. So we go out of here. All right. Return to that. So after Payne, we go to Mito. We go to that. We'll go through that in a second here. Just making sure most of that's in there. The init page, I didn't have my alternate in there, which is going to be on alternates of CYQQ. CY. Get back. There we go. Now that's in there. Performance page. Get our V speeds here. Transition altitude is V18. There was something I had to do with this. Calculate the V speeds after flap setting or trim or something. With flaps 1, will be up 1.0. We're gonna try to flex to the fifth. Let's do 45. See if flex works today. And then I think I have to recalculate my V speeds later. I don't remember. I can't remember. There's something there that I can't remember exactly what it was, but I know we have to do something to get the proper ones. It could be off still. I don't remember what it is. My fault. But that's good to go. Awesome. Let's go ahead and we will start the fun stuff up here. Get these guys up. Oh, that doesn't have to be all the way up, but these need to be bright. There we go. So we see what we're doing. Go to the plan mode here. We'll go ahead and pop it out to 40, and we're going to step through the flight plan together here. So departure out of Seattle on 16 left, wrap around, go on out to Payne. Although that's not popping up for some reason. Maybe it's not far enough out. Yeah, they're not doing Payne at all. It's just going directly to Mito. That seems way out of our way, doesn't it? I think we just need to go direct to Ilsa out of here. Yeah. So let's go ahead and just clear out Mito completely. That seems way out of the way. That should make more sense. There we go. That makes more sense. Now we're flying more north than we are east. I'd have to look at the actual chart to make sense of it, but that's okay. All right, that's good to go there. Max auto brake is selected. Let's get Pack X up and running here so I can get some passengers on board the airplane. And we can hang out while they're loading in. What do you say? What do you say? Start a flight. Next. Yep, there it is. 20,000. Flight time, they're saying 30 minutes today. We'll give ourselves 20 minutes for departure. We'll be early, but that's all right. A320. Passenger count. We'll give ourselves 135 passengers. There we go. Hit next on that. Wi-Fi equipped. No boarding music. We'll have snacks. No meals today. Custom safety briefing. I'm going to grab that, which is on my D drive. Delta. There it is right there. Boom. Open that up. And that is in-flight entertainment system. Nope. Hit start. Pack X is unable to connect to your simulator. Please ensure that your simulator is running and the FSUI PC is flying installed. It is. Oh, come on, man. What now? Pack X is unable to connect to your simulator. Oh, I didn't start it in that mode. Well, no Pack X today. Sorry, guys. I forgot. I have to start the sim specially for FSUI PC. Forgot about that. So we don't get that today. Oh, well. That's okay. We can pretend you guys are our passengers. That works for me. Now we don't have to listen to them and blah, 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 blah. There's some music on here for you while we're getting things ready to go. All right, nice. A red light can come up, so we need that for in the clouds. 120 on departure. Everything's in managed mode on that guy. Flight director can come on. Both sides. Man, look at how much better that is now. That's so cool. And we'll get the old checklist out. We're ready for departure, folks. We are. Does anybody remember what it is to get the proper V speeds? I think something I had to do. Not really sure. All right. So, we have cruise, descent, prep. Okay, yep, we're good. Beacon light will be coming on. Doors, we're gonna check those in a second here. Fuel cabin's open right now. We're gonna go ahead and close the cabin door, and we'll be ready to get on out of here. That works for me. Pull that away. There it goes, the jetway. And the door is closed. Beacon light comes on. Doors are good. Pushback truck. We need that. It's gonna be a straight back push today. We'll let them know we're ready to go here.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight tech.
Confirm all ground checks complete. We're cleared to pressurize the hydraulics.
All ground checks are complete and you are clear to pressurize the hydraulics.
All right, we're good there. Pressurize the hydraulics, and we're going to ask them to push us out.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight tech.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Roger. Release the parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
Here comes the pushback now. All right, pushback truck's gonna do the thing. We're gonna come down here. Engine mode selector goes to ignition start. It gets quiet in here a little bit. We're gonna shut the music off and let you listen to the beautiful sounds of the engine starting from the wing view. So let's get our fuel pumps on. Upper panel looks good. There's the push. We're just gonna do we're gonna do a straight back push today. Nothing too crazy.
You are clear behind and you can start your engines at your discretion.
All right, we're gonna start them after they push, just because I want to listen to the sounds. They sound so damn good. They do. All right, we get clear of all this stuff. A little further back. Yep, that'll be good right there.
Pushback complete. Set parking brakes, please.
Parking brake is set.
Parking brake set.
Roger.
All right.
Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear. We will see you on the right-hand side with the pin.
All right, we'll
Thanks,
leave
and
the
you
pin.
can disconnect and go to hand signals.
Thanks. Have a good flight. See you later.
Engine 2, let's do it. Listen to this bad boy fire up. Frenchie, thank you for 36 months, brother. Appreciate it. Here's that beautiful PTU bark. Nice. And we'll go ahead and start engine 1. And we're going to monitor it on this one. N2 rotation. PTU. Low pressure, we got vibration. EGT's rising. N1 rotation. Firing it up. We'll set our flaps 1 for departure. And you would see them doing the flight control test like that. Which, if you're up in the cockpit, you'd be on your flight control page here. We got left, neutral, right, neutral, forward, neutral, back, neutral, left rudder, right rudder. Flight controls are free and correct. Pitch trim up 1.0. There it is right there. Selected. Flight controls are free and correct. After start checklist. Engine mode selector back to norm. There it goes. Engine 2 master start. All those are. All right, sorry. If you bleed comes off. We got ground spoilers. They'll be armed. Rudder trim is 0. Flaps are set 1F. Pitch trim set 1.0 up. We just did it. Anti-ice is off. AP master switch off. Slides are armed. After engine start checklist complete. Beautiful. Clear out front. Let's go ahead and go over here. And we'll go nose like the taxi. Parking brake is released. We're going to go taxi over into our little spot, and then we'll call it ground. Know we're ready to go.
Seattle ground, Delta 711 with India ready to taxi IFR.
Delta 711 taxi, 2 and hold short of runway 16 left, via taxiway, Alpha Charlie. Contact tower on 120.9er, price when ready.
All right. How pretty that is. Not too shabby, hey?
Delta 711 acknowledged, last transmission.
Oops, sorry about that.
Taxi to and hold short runway 16
We
left.
had no safety
using
briefing
taxiway
today because
Bravo
we didn't
Charlie
start the
Alpha
sim in the
Delta
right way.
711.
We'll do it in the next one. That works for me. Bart, I'm using a Thrustmaster side stick, the Airbus side stick, and the throttle quadrant, all that stuff. I've shown it in all my YouTube videos what I use for Airbus. That's what we're using today. And then Thrustmaster the TPR pedals. All right, let's clear the blue here, cabin. We're gonna get them ready to go. A little closer, then they'll be good to go. They're not ready yet. Takeoff config. That's good. Predicted wind shear. Yep. Turn that on. System 1 is on. Didn't like that cockpit door. There we go. Works for me. We'll do one more test once we get a little closer to the runway. Because they technically still be doing their safety briefing. We're going to try to go to Flex 45 today. We'll see if Flex works. All right, we'll We'll give them another check here. They should be ready to go now. Yep. No? Still not ready back there? What the hell are they doing? There it goes. All right, we're going to call up tower here.
Seattle Tower Delta is 711 ready for IFR departure runway 16 left.
Delta 711 cleared for takeoff runway 16 left.
Ready for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff runway 16 left. Delta is 711.
Start the clock. Both sides. All right, we will be on a sail cockpit up into 10,000 feet today. So, just so y'all know, won't be talking to chat between those altitudes. I'll talk to y'all right at around 10,000 feet. We're gonna try to get the flex go, so bring up the power a little bit here, about 40%. There you go. And we're gonna go to the first one, second one, flex 45. So we got flex 45, SRS runway, nav auto thrust is blue. Forward on the stick here up until 100 knots. Neutral at 100. V1, rotate. Pause and brake, gear up. Sounds back a little bit here.
Delta 711 contact Seattle departure on 119.2.
New departure, we'll see you.
Going to 119.2. Delta is 711.
Nose down. Here goes the climb mode. Cross climb is selected. Departure here.
Seattle departure
Up the
Delta
airplane.
711 is at 2,900 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
Delta 711 Seattle departure continue as planned. Altimeter 29er decimal entry.
All right. As planned, so here comes our turn. Streaming there. There we go. Come on, stream in your textures. Beautiful view of the mountains. We're gonna have some hiccups here because I haven't flown in this area in a while, so I have to download all of it here shortly. That's what's going on with it. How pretty that is. Go ahead and just give ourselves some heading vectors. That way it makes a little more sense. Oops. There we go. 010 actually. We'll get the chat in a minute, guys. Mind the airplane first. Boy, come on, load them textures in, man. Thank you. Go 350 on the heading. Come on, load it in. Lights and cheese. 350 on the heading. There we go. Roll it off. That is super annoying. There we go. Good there.
Delta 711 contact Seattle Center on 128.5.
Going to 128.5 Delta 711.
All right, go back into manage mode. Fly out and grab that. Walk to Seattle Center here.
Seattle Center Delta 711 is at 9,800 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
Delta 711 Seattle Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.84.
Alright. And there's 10,000 feet, folks. The light comes off as well. Go ahead and go back into heading mode again. And autopilot. Climb us up higher, please. Music comes back on. We're waiting for a higher clearance after 12,000. We gotta get closer to 12,000 before they'll actually jump us up here, so we're waiting for them to do that. There it is.
And maintain 14,000 feet.
14.
Climb and maintain 14,000 feet Delta 711.
That's weird. This doesn't have like a managed climb. It's going up to 140 though. So that's okay by me. All right, zoom out a little bit here. We see our line. And we should be good now to go into nav mode. Let's see what it does. Yep, it's gonna go grab the green line here. It's gonna be so dumb though to grab the green line. That's alright, I want to see what the autopilot does anyway. Get used to it. There it goes. We'll just say we're getting vectored for traffic. That works for me. NASCAR Nicholas, thank you for 2 months. The Frenchie, I'll get all that stuff in a minute here, guys. Hold on. We're just flying right now. Mitch Bear, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the stream family. All right, why is it not grabbing that? I was afraid it was going to do this. Why are you not grabbing the correct? Come on, you. I have to manually do it. Hold on. We'll get to it in a second here, guys. Autopilot's still doing its shenanigans it loves to do. I don't know why it's not going to Mito, or not to that, but Ilsa. Should be going to Ilsa, direct to Ilsa. And boom. There we go. That should work now. Let's see if it does. So I have to do direct to now. Okay, well that works then. Awesome. We're just holding us at 14, really? Let's see. Go up another 6. That's where we want to be. They're not going to give us higher.
Seattle Center Delta
stupid.
711. Request flight level 200.
Delta 711 climb and maintain flight level 200.
There we go. 200 for us. Let's do it.
Climb and maintain flight level 200 Delta 711.
On up we go to 200. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, Mitch Bear, thank you. The Frenchie gifted out 10 subscriptions. It was Rocky Roach, Yoshi Coder, Dom Long, 3214, Steven23, Big Wag, 66, Not a Gamer 07, Msfs 107, Pac-Man 35, Landon 324K, and Matt N223. All you welcome to the stream family. To Frenchie, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that so much. B. Cordina, thank you for gifting out subscriptions as well. I have one out to Peachy Tugboat 8. Peachy, welcome to the stream family, and thank you, B. Cordina.
You are 9 or 3 miles southeast. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 8 right approach. Fire taxi transition. cleared to Taffy.
All right, cleared.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 8 right
Busy?
approach via top P transition. Cleared to top P Delta is 711.
Top B. What? Top B. Oh, we're cleared to top B all the way. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. They just cut off our entire flight plan. That's pretty sweet. Wow. They're just like, yep, go for it, man. They want to get us into Vancouver like quick. B. Cordina, thank you. And gifting out a subscription to Lawmaster. NASCAR Nicholas, 2 months. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Short flight today. Look at the outside. Turn that down. It's loud. Wow. Beautiful. Yeah, look at those mountains there today. Not too shabby, right?
Delta 711 descent and maintain 14,000 feet.
Down to 14. We're already doing it. All right. I'm not going to mess around. All right, 14.
Descend and maintain 14,000 feet. Delta is 711.
Just want to manage descent, please. There we go. 14. Oh, we didn't swap that over. That's okay. We're going to be coming back down anyway. Haven't flown in for a while. I love that they're going to let us go direct out the top B. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so things changed really fast there. So let's go ahead and do our descent preparation. We have to do all that stuff here. And they're slamming us down in here today. Yeah, we know destination data. Got it. We can go to our... Yeah, I know. Damn it, I don't have it in time. Wait a second here. Go see... ATIS. Yep. Send it. Get it in a second here. Then go back. Messages received. Waiting for it. Come on. Send me a message. There we go. Return. ATIS. Not available. Damn it. Guys, I know you're doing a lot in the chat. I can't look at it right now. We'll get to it later. I'm sorry about that. Turn. Weather request. There we are. Oh, dude. I don't know. I'll just Google it. Guitar. All right. It is 29085 there. Temperature is 8. Winds are 0507.
Delta 711 contact Seattle Center on 125.1.
Seattle Center, got it.
Going to 125.1 Delta is 711.
All right, all that's in there now. It should be okay. Standard, we need a 29er. It's gonna be 85. It looks like. Going on 14. Too good on speed and everything.
Seattle
Center.
Center Delta 711 is at 14,500 feet, descending 14,000 feet.
All right, B. Cordina, thank you for Matthew Keeping. Matthew Keeping well on the stream family. Thank you.
Altimeter 29.84.
B. Cordina, appreciate that so much. King Nothing Music, thank you for getting out 10 subscriptions. Isaac Bruning, I'm Frozer, Blaine G24, Steve 4004 Gaming, Viper 18, Harry Peter 121. There's a classic. Legend Craig Laurie 24, Fragger and Dragoon and the Mac Man. Welcome to Stream Family. King Nothing Music, thank you so much for that. It's very kind of you. lane system on both sides. Make sure that it makes sense in the radios. 195. Is the localizer. Got it. Sweet. Holding at 14 here. It's what they wanted us to be. Haven't descended us any further yet. Just going to hang out at 14, I suppose. Some cloud buildup out there, nothing too crazy. Right now we're looking at -15. Gonna be in the clouds here. Not really in them right now. We'll turn on that engine anti-ice and once we start getting closer to those clouds down there. Beautiful, right off the top of the clouds. Be a low auto brake today. Right back to it. Earning our descent. We're listening to what they say. Train on ND is required. Yeah, we know all that stuff. Landing system's already on. We're at 14. We're not slowing down just yet. I don't know why they're just going to hold us at 14 all the way. It's really dumb.
Delta 711 descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Really? Okay. You can do that.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Delta 711.
Speeds to come at 250. There we go, 250 in there. Manage our speed here. There we go. At 10,000, we'll put those speed brakes out when we need to. They're supposed to have a replay system in soon. Last I heard, but I have no clue from there. No idea. Let's slow down pretty good here. Hitting a little bit of turbulence, that's for certain. I forgot to turn off those seatbelt signs today. Hello, bumps. like some turbulence to remind you that you're flying. The winds are jumping around a little bit. It's holding 250 pretty good. Looks like the drag's been adjusted on the flight model. Love that. Current airspeed's 250 knots. Wing anti-ice. Yep, there it is. Paying attention. Paying attention to chat. Take care of that. Probably picking up some ice out there. Yep, on the wing and stuff. Good old Canada, everybody. We'll manage speed with the speed brakes. We won't go stay on cockpit until we're grabbing the localizer. We'll stay kosher until then. Well, there's 10,000 feet. Check right there. Landing lights come on. Landing light comes on.
Delta 711 contact Vancouver approach on 120 decimal 8.
All right. Over to approach.
Going to 120 decimal 8 Delta 711. Vancouver approach Delta 711 is at 9,400 feet, descending 3,000 feet.
Delta 711 Vancouver approach. Continue to taxi as planned. Altimeter 29.84.
2984, you got it. Looking good here, breaking through. Look at that beauty. Beautiful approach. Looks like they never fixed the icing issue. That's unfortunate. Yeah, the icing's really overdone. At least give us the option to, you know, get some de-ice. Through the cloud layers looks amazing. It's cool stuff, man. View back here. There we go. Let's see what default ATC does here. They better not slam us in on this ILS approach. I think they're going to. I'm going to get closer, and then we're going to make a left turn, and we're going to manually swing around. I don't trust the default ATC. I know how they are. We don't have any shared cockpit options yet in Flight Sim. So whenever we do, I will happily do it. Disciple of Darkness, what's up? Been watching since the LCPDFR days. Thank you very much. The airport's right off to our right over there in those clouds. That's what we're doing in ILS. Good thing we're doing ILS approach today. Get a little closer, we're gonna make a left turn. Let's see if that anti-ice is working. Well, it looks like it actually kinda is, but it isn't. Yeah, no. So looking at this, they don't have us slowing down, basically. 210 at Tatco. Yeah. We'll slow down at 210. A little bit of speed brake out here. We'll go into heading mode in a second. Once we get to this green line. 280 on the heading. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Still haven't fixed that. 210 looking good.
Delta 711, please expedite your descent to 3,000 feet.
Oh, we are. You can shut it. .260 on the heading. I'm gonna square this up real nice, like the flaps 1. Speed checks for flaps 1. Slow down to 1. We'll keep it at 210 for right now. That's good. There's the airport right over there on the right. Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. The amount of that. What is this thing doing? No. Come on, man. Why can't we have this work just once, you know? Stop. 3,000. You gonna do it again? I want you to go to 3,000 and maintain it. There you go. Pull out some speed brake too. I can't wait till we get the autopilot system from fly-by-wire. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, see, they would have had to just go straight out the top P and then just like turn us immediately. We wouldn't have had any time to set up for this. So I'm glad we're vectoring ourselves because I don't trust the ATC module. On 3,000 now. All right, folks, we're gonna go into a stale cockpit in a second here. Kratz, we got on 45. Thank you for 2 months. Kratz 11, 2 months. Especially OCRP5B. Glad you enjoy it. B Cordina gifting a subscription out to Disciple of Darkness. Disciple, welcome to Stream Family. Thank you, B Cordina, as always, for that. Pull out my power, all these things. There we go. All right, slow down to 190 on the speed. All right, we're gonna be in our stale cockpit, and we're gonna grab the ILS here.
Delta 711, you are 10 miles
There it
west
is.
of Vancouver. Contact Vancouver Tower on 119.55 when inbound.
We will do that.
Tower on 119
Look at those
decimal 5
mountains,
Delta 711.
beautiful, man. 040 will be a nice intercept heading here. There's the runway right there. Okay, I'm just gonna do this, hold on. Send down to 2,000 there, get back on it. Yeah, I figured it was gonna do this to us, that's all right. That's why we're a pilot. We fly the airplane ourselves, you know? The autopilot system likes to be dumb sometimes. Maybe a tad high on this approach, but that's okay. We can slow her down from there. detected it the moment we had it. You're down. Put that down now. Come on. There it goes. And speed. Times 3. Kevin. Checked. And flaps full. The winds are correct today. That's good news for us. Get upstairs. Yep, looking good. Spoilers are armed. Yes, they are. Just making sure. Crab into that.
300. 200.
7.
100.
Not crosswind, nothing too bad. Little right rudder. Straight it out.
30. 20. 10. 5.
Reverses come out. By the nose wheel down. And diesel 70 knots clear. Auto brakes are off. My airplane. Welcome to Vancouver, everybody. Clear the runway here. Taxi. I'm not gonna leave that one on for now. Flaps. And I'll go ahead and start APU in a second here. The flap to open on it. All right, we'll go and fire it up. Those are all up now. Lights are off. Flaps are up. I never called up ground, but or tower, but that's okay. We have no AI traffic on. All right, let's see what we got here. I get caught up. I know you guys were talking during the approach. Barney Pates, 44 months, man. Happy Wednesday to you. I hope you're doing well. Team Cyyc, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the stream family, or is it Team Sicko? Might be Sicko. Vanilla Thunder, thank you for 13 months. The Baker's Dozen, look at that. Appreciate the continued support as well. Glocky, 10 months. Thank you so much. Thanks, Twitch said Gabe. 4 months, like I said. There you go. Thank you guys very much for all that love and support. All right, we go over here. Might be able to park here, actually. No, these default airports are so bad for having lines to park at. Any lines to park at up there? Nope, none of these have lines to park at. Just gonna kind of wing it here, I guess. Literally. AP bleeds on. Runway turn off. Let's try not to kill them. Put the system off. Let's kind of do this ourselves. And just maybe it'll work. Use that white line as a reference for the gate. Turn it down so we go to the outside view here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just use that white line as the gate thing. Why will this not go back down? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Further up. That should be good right there. Well, maybe not. No. We'll be a little bit further forward. Daisy, thank you for 17 months. Appreciate that. There we go. Boom. And parking brake is on. Engines are coming off. Yeah, we know. Continue. Beacon off. Seatbelt signs off. Jetway should be coming out to the airplane shortly. Maybe. Jetway's not working at all. That's good. They don't have working jetways here. Well, that's crap. That sucks. All right, let's have a look here. Vancouver. We're gonna go to Calgary next. Yeah, we'll fly into Calgary. All right, put some music on here. I'm gonna start it up so we can actually use Pack X on the next one. How about that? Work for you because it works for me. Let's do it. Bam, 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 bam. Stick around. We're going to fly from Vancouver to Calgary next. And I'll actually start it in FSU IPC so we can use Pack X. We'll have all that fun stuff happening with us. F7. How come they don't have that on my desktop? Bum, bum. What the hell is going on? There it is. I found it. All right, I'm gonna fire it up with FSU IPC7, and Pack X will actually work this time with that, which will be good. I'll go ahead and get my sim brief going for it. You can find out what Calgary's identifier is. YYC. Got it. Hoosier Daddy, thank you very much for gifting out a subscription to Cody L. Appreciate it. And for the 5 months as well. Thank you. Has to be a little longer flight on this one. Let's see what FlightAware is doing on this one. Let's see what we got. Air Canada, they're flying here. 737 on that route. We could do that one. The WestJet too. No A320s. Interesting. That's all right. We can use Air Canada 202. Yeah, it's an hour flight, so this will be a little bit longer on this one. I'm fine with that. Okay. Have any working gates? Let's see if we get one. Do I have Air Canada? That's the real question. I should. I don't think I do have an Air Canada livery. Really? Why? I thought I did. Maybe somewhere. Hold on. I used to have one installed. That's all right. We can go grab one. Yeah, I don't have one. That's okay. Let's go grab one real fast. There's a Rogue. We could do the Air Canada Rogue. That'd be cool. I know I used to have an A320. I guess we'll go with the Rogue. Yeah, we'll do Rogue. Just got to install the livery real fast, and then we'll be back to doing it. Nope. Yeah, Rogue. There we go. no Calgary scenery, I don't think, yet. Well, Sim add-ons added some Canadian airports. Ooh. Sim add-ons website. Ooh, they do have some. I don't know if they have Calgary though. And it says they do. What? YYC. It's not on the list. Anybody know of Calgary scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator, the new one? I feel like I'm just running around in the circle here. It says that there's Calgary, but I'm like, it's definitely not. Yeah, FM Studios. Vancouver Airport project. All right. Maybe there's not. Maybe we just have to live with the default nonsense. Oh, well. All right. Sim brief time. Air Canada. 711's fine. We're going to depart YVR. Vancouver to... Going to Calgary. A320. We'll do... Keep it in pounds. Just for the sake of making it easier on ourselves, we'll take it extra. Altitude auto, cargo auto. We're saying we're departing on 8 right, arrival 17 left. Supposed to be airtime of 1:35. We'll see if that's the case. I know you're watching the Be Right Back screen. I'm on SimBrief on my second monitor. There's nothing to see yet. I don't show any of my browsers anymore, man. I've been burned by it in the past. I'm not doing it again. I don't show no web browsers. You do something and you see an IP address and everybody loses their mind about it. I just make sure everything's turned off now. I don't mess with it no more. Because people on the internet can suck, man. All right, let's see if this works. Vancouver, you gonna work today or no? Maybe under road, maybe. There it is. Air Canada Rogue. Hell yeah. What's a road call sign? Rogue. That's what it is. All right. See if they can pronounce it. The ATC options. Okay, that's in there. Welcome back. Quarantine. Thank you for 15 months. Just got home from work. Very nice. We just flew from Seattle to Vancouver. Now we're going from Vancouver to Calgary next. Violin Chick. Thank you very much for 5 months. Appreciate that. How you been? All right, we should have Pack X this time. Good, ready to fly. We actually have a working thing here today. Let's see if we do. I'll fire up the old Pushback Express module. Aha! Looks like we're gonna have a working one. That's good to know. All right, let's get the other stuff out. We get baggage and all that. We get fuel as well. They should start doing their stuff out there. Oh yeah, we actually have ground crew this time. That's nice. Ooh, cool looking livery. Very pretty livery. Those mountains in the background. Oh hell yeah. You can't go wrong. Get ready for that beautiful startup sound here. With the mountains in the background. All right, cool. That's good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and get the battery and stuff while they get external power on. Batteries come on. Nav. Crew supply on. Nav and logos are on. Arm those. Seatbelt signs are on. And no smoking's auto. Good there. Master switch on the APU. Fuel pumps are off for now. That's fine with me. Let's get our brightness up across the board. Up. There we go. Brightness of these guys. And brightness of this goes up. Overhead lights come up as well. Let's start that APU. As the fuel truck's trying to figure out his life right now back here. Blocking the view of the mountains. Thank you, fuel truck. There he goes. Figured it out. Very nice. That's up and running. That guy way over there. All right, we can get Pack X going and stuff here. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll get that in a second here. Hold on. Not worried about that one that popped up. Pack X, where you at? There you are. Menu. Start flight. What does it say? Something about sim brief. Yes. Bring it on in. Calgary, 35,000 feet. We'll give ourselves 20 minutes to take off. Well, yeah, it shouldn't take us 30 minutes. Come on now. That'll be 320. Is it count about 135? See what the OFP says. They're saying we're going to have how many people on board today? We're going to have 167. Oh, full flight today. Almost full flight. Right, next. Wi-Fi, custom safety brief. I think I have Air Canada somewhere, maybe. There is no Air Canada. Damn. Well, never mind. We'll just use a regular safety briefing. That works for me. No meals, just snacks and drinks. And hit start. There we go. People should be boarding now. You see it down there at the bottom. Awesome. That's what I want to see. I want to see the people happy. Okay, let's get things going here. I got my route. Everything else is good. I should be able to request all that, actually. Let's see if that works here. Brighten these guys up. I go to the init page. Should be able to request straight out of there. The uplink, there it is right there. Makes our life a lot easier. Don't have to mess with any of that stuff. That's awesome for me. Cost index, they already got it all in there. Sweet. Second page. Zero fuel weight and all that. So they're showing block fuel 17,169. So 17.2. Let's do our fuel here real fast. Weight and balance. 17.2. Go to fuel page here. Oh, yeah. 17.2. May not get, there it is, 17.2. And payload of 38.3. We're not going to get 38.3 on this airplane. We'll try. Nope. 35.2. That works for me. Boom. All right, 17.060. Let's go ahead and put these guys in, these numbers in. 17.060. We'll go round up. 17.2 on the block fuel. There we go. Flight plan page. It's all in there. Isn't that cool? How it does that? I love how it does that. The uplink. I love the uplink. Do menu here. Desire system. Clear all that stuff. Go to Atsu here, AOC menu, and we can go ahead and go to ATIS for our departure. And we can go send that. And we'll wait for a company message back from them. Get that APU bleed on up there for them. Get some air flowing. Can I get a company message or no? There it is right there. Received messages, ATIS. Not available. For either one. Okay, well, we tried. Return. Let's try to get a weather request out of here. Out of Vancouver. We get a weather request. Let's see if that works. Wait for a company message back. We got 16 minutes to be wheel up. We can do it. Company message. ATIS. Metar. There's Metar right there. There we go. Print it out. Put the printer right over here. There it comes right there. Okay, we can put that up here. Now we have that. Sweet. Get our iPad fired up. Down here, so we have a 0906 knots to 20 statute miles of visibility. Few clouds, 3,500 broken, 6,700 overcast, 11,283.
I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your large carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items
283 for that.
in front of you.
Got
If you
it.
have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over
is
your
cold
seat.
out.
Somebody will assist you. If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers.
Come
Once
on,
all
people,
your
get
items
on
are
board
put
the
away,
airplanes and get the
please
hell
use the
on
aisle
out of
to sit
here.
down in your seats to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please read
Okay.
the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to perform the actions required. If you are not able or prefer not to perform these actions,
Cleared shield
please
light
let a
as
flight attendant know
required.
to continue seated.
Let's turn them up today.
You are free to use your portable electronic devices during the boarding process. We ask that larger electronic devices are
Flood
stored
lamps
once
are on.
you depart from the gate. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Require bearer ref is set. Flight director goes on both sides. We'll get our flight. Double check the flight plan in a second here. LS scales required. We're good on that. Speed mic, heading, all that's dash. We'll get our initial altitude. We'll go ahead and call up, get our clearance.
Vancouver clearance delivery Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711
Rouge.
IFR to Calgary ready to copy.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 is cleared to Calgary Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 8 right climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure frequency is 126.12 squawk 0637.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 cleared to Calgary Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 8 right climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure on 126.12 squawk 0637.
Rouge
Okay.
Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 readback is correct. Contact ground on 127.15 when ready to taxi.
You got it. All right, sweet. All right. Waiting for them to get finished boarding here. 7,000 is in there. It's good. Let's do a quick shoot through our plan, flight plan here, make sure it makes sense to us. Part out of here on 8 right, turn around, go out that guy. Here we're gonna be doing, was it one right? Is what it was. Let's see what it was here. 7. Yeah, it's 17. So ILS 17 right, I believe. And that's going to be on the IGVEP 6. Insert that in there. There we go. Now it makes more sense. Return. Out there, on up we go. And flip around and land. There you go. That's in the system. Back to arc. 20 on you. Max auto brake. Go ahead and arm those guys. Cockpit door, we'll get that locked in a second as soon as she tells us she's ready to go. We're waiting on people to get on board. APU's all good upstairs. Awesome. When we get those fuel pumps on, we'll be ready to go soon. Let them know we're going to be leaving shortly.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight tech.
We will be ready shortly.
Okay, I will hold.
All right. Pre-flight events. There we go. Sweet. They should be done boarding here shortly. Hopefully. There we go. Pre-flight.
We're ready to go when you are.
Beautiful. Lock the door. Beacon light comes on.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 711. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, secure doors for departure.
My pushback express not working. Being stupid. Okay, cool. Thank you, Pushback Express. Hey, where it doesn't even work. Awesome. And please get this to work. It doesn't want to shut down. So dumb, man. Close the program. Thank you very much. Fire it up real fast. We get the hell on out of here. They're causing our delay. Well, we have 10 minutes. We're good. All right.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Roger. Release the parking brakes, please.
Okay. Parking brakes released.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
All right. Let's get on out of here, folks. Going to kill the music on our pushback here. And before pushback preparation stuff. Beacon lights on, doors are checked and closed. Pushback truck's good to go. And we go engine selector over to start. Start mode on you. It's down, those are good, clear, sweet. Wait for them to start pushing. And we're not gonna be messing around today because we have an actual time for Pack X. We have Pack X going on, so we don't want to mess around. There comes the push. Away from the gate. And for them to clear us.
You are clear behind,
All right.
and you can start your engines at your discretion.
Turning to.
As they demonstrate the safety features of our aircraft. You will notice a light illuminated above your seat. When this light is illuminated, please fasten your seatbelts low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight as we may experience unexpected turbulence.
That's good
There are
right
several
there.
emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you.
Pushback complete. Set parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes set.
Parking brakes set.
Roger. Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear. We will see you on the right-hand side with the pin.
Thanks, and you can disconnect and go to hand signals.
Thanks. Have a good flight. See you later.
Tighten the straps if necessary and breathe normally. Although the bag
For the
does not
PTU
inflate,
bar.
oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask first and then assist others. Leave your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to
All right, we got the
do so, open the
pin,
plastic
starting
pouch
one.
and remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouthpieces for manual inflation. Each vest is equipped with a whistle and light. If necessary, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. Once again, all devices must be in airplane mode and your larger devices must be turned off and stowed at this time. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information can be found.
Odo 480, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the stream, family. Appreciate it.
Let a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Okay, that's two good starts. Let's go ahead and do our flows here so we can go ahead and put this back to norm here. Everybody's good there. Flaps are set. Come down here, flight control page. Make sure that we're set to 1-0 up. We didn't do that on the perf page. We need to do that now. We flaps 1. Up. 1.0. Boom. Flex the 45 today. Position altitude. V speeds are going to be set now. 32, V2, 36. Looks good there. All right, sweet. Let me grab that from Sim Brief, or we have to do that every single time. We have to put that in every time. That's kind of annoying. I'd rather not. I would rather like save it in there, you know? Okay, that's okay though. Flight control page comes off. Wheel page looks good. After start, check please. Engine mode selectors on norm. If you bleed is now going to come off. APU master switch is off. Ground spoilers armed. Flaps are set. Rudder trim is set to 0. Pitch trim set. Anti-ice is off. APU master switch off. We're actually going to be doing a and slides are armed. We're actually going to be doing a takeoff with the engine anti-ice today, just in wing and all that, because it is cold out. We don't want to mess around with that. Let's call up ground here and let them know we're ready to taxi.
Vancouver ground, Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha
Got
711.
5 minutes to get out of here.
Yankee ready to taxi IFR.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 taxi to and hold short of runway 8 right using taxiway Charlie cross runway 13 Charlie. Contact tower on 119.5 when ready.
Charlie all the way down. Tower, we'll see ya. There we go.
Taxiing hold short runway 8 right via taxiway
Cabin
Charlie
ready
cross
for
runway
takeoff.
13 Charlie Rouge
Admin's
Alpha
ready for
Charlie
takeoff.
Alpha
Awesome.
711.
I love it. They did a great job. Big Charlie over to 8 right. Clear to cross up here. Go ahead and turn our lane lights on, and we'll turn the strobe lights on. We're going to be crossing the runway. Looking good. Takeoff config is good. We got to turn on our weather radar. There we go. Victor wind shear number 1 is on. Right, we go. I'm going to take that down. I'm going to take that all the way over to the right. Yeah, that would make sense. Hopefully we don't get lost. Not using a chart today. The sound down to go to the outside view, but here you are. You're taxiing along. Staying right over there. I'd rather be inside the airplane so I can actually see what I'm doing here. I hate taxiing around like an idiot. All right, cool. Pretty much be ready to go down here. Call it tower. We have 2 minutes and 37 seconds till we're supposed to be wheels up. Right here at 8 right. Holding short. Come on, pop up. Why aren't you popping up? Oh, your node's broken? Cool. Oh, they wanted me to go over there. That's why. Oh, I see. I see. We got to pull up a lot further. There's a taxiway that lines up onto it. Not the hold short bars, duh. Just kind of strange. Basically lining up on the runway right now. I guess they wanted us to go down to that one. That's okay, whatever. Not worried about it. Let's go ahead and turn chrono on. And chrono there. This ATC does some stupid stuff. We're just gonna go ahead and take off. All right, bring them up to forward. Make sure all our stuff's on here first. That's all good. Wing lights on. Know we're ready for takeoff here. They really not gonna give us the thing? They never give us a pop-up. That's all right. 40%. And they're good. And flex 45. And flex 45. SRS runway. Have auto thrust is blue. Airspeed is alive. Make sure 100 knots.
miles east of Vancouver. Request IFR to Calgary, ready to copy.
Ridge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 is cleared to Calgary Airport as filed. Squawk 0637.
Ridge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 cleared to Calgary Airport as
Sometimes
filed.
the ATC breaks on you. You have to redo it.
0637.
Ridge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 read back correct. Radar contact 4,600 feet. Altimeter 29.8 continue to head 6 turning and following heading 080 resume on navigation climb and maintain 7,000 feet.
7,000 for us. You got it.
Continue to at 6 turning and following heading 080 resume on navigation climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711.
Ridge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 contact Vancouver departure on 126.12.
Going to 126.12 Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711. Vancouver departure Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 is climbing through 5,700 feet for 7,000 feet.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 Vancouver departure continue to at 6 as planned. Altimeter 29.83.
Want to go. Look at those mountains. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, there's no clouds out on this departure end, so we don't have to use anti-ice right now. That's good.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 climb and maintain 8,500 feet.
Climb and
1,500
maintain
for us.
8,500 feet. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 contact Vancouver Center on 125.905.
Vancouver Center.
125.905 for Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711. Vancouver Center Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 is at 7,900 feet, climbing 8,500 feet.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 Vancouver Center continue to at 6 as planned. Altimeter 29.85.
985. For our climb clearance here. Slow climb today. More power back. Cool. I'm gonna go higher than 8,500. Come on, game. Let's do it. They make it fly all the way to the 8,500 before they increase you. Or this, they're just not going to do it today. So they're going to break. Is there restrictions here on the departure? Doesn't look like it. Oh, Amito's 14,000. That's strange. We're just gonna go up 350. Let's just keep trying to get increases. I don't know what they're doing. We'll do it at 10 at a
Vancouver
time.
Center, Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711. Request 17,000 feet.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Expect 17,000 feet.
Gotta babysit it. You know how she goes.
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Expect 17,000 feet. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711.
All right, 15. You're not doing your nav thing, man. Autopilot's being stupid. I'm gonna follow the line because it's not going to do it looks like. Flight director.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 2,000 feet. You may turn on larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line near the left wing. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you'll be directed to a page with a small key for internet access. We do offer complimentary in-flight communication to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live streams with subscribers.
It'll turn to the right now. Doesn't need much. There's 10,000 check. You'd be surprised. These guys hand fly these airplanes up to about 13,000 feet, 12. Depends on the workload and all that. 11-1, there we go. Music comes back on. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and go autopilot 1. Autopilot's got the airplane. All right. Go ahead and go back up. Get caught up with the chat. Cyyc, what's up? Always good to see you, man. How you been? I'm gonna ignore that nonsense. 911 ops, Miss Kimmy. The Bloody Mary and some pretzels. Well, now they started their drink services, so. Well, not yet. We're still in climb phase. They haven't done the drink services. They'll let you know when they started that. Airbus auto trim, hella nice. Oh, absolutely. I know. You'll have to wait until they come around for that. You know how it is. Is Nicole here still? The mountains of Canada land. Oh, you are there. Okay. Did you already get the gifted sub to Venom Deep, Tech Boy?
And maintain 17,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 17,000 feet. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711.
17.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 contact Vancouver Center on 135.0.
Let's ask for 270 in the next
Going
handoff
to
here.
135.0 Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711. Vancouver Center Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 is climbing through 15,300 feet for 17,000
Oh, the snow on the ground up there.
Rouge Alpha
Nice.
Charlie Alpha 711 Vancouver Center. Continue to Ksea as planned.
Krishna? Go to Kesta. Okay, yeah, we're already going to Kesta. All right, cool. Let's get another 10, please, sir.
Vancouver Center, Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711. Request flight level 270.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 climb and maintain 17,000 feet. Expect flight level 270.
Climb and maintain
170, and then on up we
17,000
go.
feet. Expect flight level 270. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 climb and maintain flight level 270.
270, you got it.
Climb and maintain flight level 270. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711.
Hit turbulence right now. Let's keep on going up. In the box. On up we go. Look at that snow on the ground down there. Because now the flight sim has snow in it now. That's pretty cool. It is like super wing bounce out there. Let's pull our sound back a little bit here. We go to the outside view. That was a big drop there. That's some turbulence right there. Look at that. Damn, man. Yeah, we're getting beat up. All right. No, I didn't want that one. Standard. Thank you very much. Climb. Pilot Fly McDo, perf climb. Pilot McDo is good. We are over 10,000. Lane lights are off. Seatbelts are on right now. We're getting beat up. Flight controls, fuel prediction. Every 30 minutes, we're getting on all that stuff. On our way to Calgary. The cost index is holding us back a little bit. Just a little bit. Now 45 minutes left in our flight. Man, yeah, look at that. We're getting tossed. Airplane's having a hell of a time. Keep an eye out for that. I'm making a left turn next here after Kesta. 6 miles from Kesta. Man, we are getting beat up by some turbulence right now. We're still in climb mode. There's a reason why they haven't started their drink service, man. It's been pretty brutal for these folks today. They're 96 satisfied, though. They're happy. There's nothing we can do about turbulence, you know. It is part of flying. Striker, this airplane doesn't do a barrel roll, so no. Doesn't work. The A320 is has law where it won't allow it to go beyond a certain bank angle. And we're doing a PAC-X flight, so. Save your points. Climbing up to 270, just taking a long time to get there today, but that's okay. We got plenty of time to do it. Plenty of time to do it. What's up? How you doing? Simcon, no, we did Seattle to Vancouver, now we're on Vancouver to Calgary. Nicole, did Venom Decoy get the gifted subscription out? I don't know if you got that. Want to go? That sounds good. An afternoon beer sounds good. Let's see if we can get that going. Let's see if we can get service. Pine Mouth, no, I don't have that all hooked up on that rig. I need two like arm things that attach to that rig. And then I'd have to take off my, whatchamacallit for it. Almost 270, so let's go ahead. They want 350, is that what they said? Yeah, 350. Another 8,000 is all we need.
Vancouver Center, Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711. Request flight level 350.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain
350, we can get above the rough stuff.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711.
Still a little bit of turbulence down here at these lower altitudes. Man, yeah, we're getting beat up. Here's my checklist. All beat up. But it gets the job done. Save the game. Have a good night. That wing flex, man. For the help.
Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 acknowledge last transmission.
Yeah, I got you. Sorry there. We'll see you, bud.
133.5 for Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711.
Still in climb phase. today, man. Everything upstairs looks good. In the front. Oh, Jeremy, you know what it is. I'm a traitor. I have an X-Plane shirt on. This is actually Captain Canada's X-Plane shirt. Yeah, look how pretty that is. I love that they added snow and ice to the game. Especially that we're flying up here in Canada land. Because you remember in Vancouver, it was nice and green on the ground. But this is all snow covered. It might be snowy in Calgary. Very well could be. I mean, look at that. Do I prefer this over X-Plane? Yes, I do. I don't have X-Plane installed anymore. I'm excited for X-Plane 12. I want to see what that has to offer, but what X-Plane 11 brings to the table right now doesn't interest me. Everybody throw their hands in the air. We're on a roller coaster. Now you have a Bloody Mary, and well, Kim would be very, very, very sad if you got a Bloody Mary before she did. I forgot. Yeah, we had fixins for that. We had fixins. So those of you that had your have you ever had your teeth bleached professionally at a dentist office? Raise your hand. Because I do want to talk about that experience. Ooh, one to go. 350. We're almost at our cruise altitude. Turn the terrain off. Don't need it on anymore. This has been clear skies all the way to Calgary. Ant Malt? No, they have not. I have no idea whenever X-Plane 12 is going to be a thing. Almost 350. Looks like the air's a lot calmer up here. A whole lot calmer. We got a 33 knot tailwind. I love it. So pretty. Some clouds down there. Zoom on it. Like the tight shots on it. That. For 350, and it seems to be pretty good right now. I'm going to turn those seatbelt signs off and let you guys move about the cabin all you would like freely. And cruise flight phase. I don't know what they're doing with the phases, or if they're not doing the stuff system for some reason. Oh, they're not hungry. Flight attendants are moving up and down the aisle. I don't know, maybe you guys can see this if I bring this over. Let's see. Can you see that? You can. Here they all are. Everybody seems to be pretty good for the most part. I don't know why they're not starting snack service yet. It's very strange. They should have. .5% happy. Yeah, that's all we can do, you know. There's all our passengers on board here. You can see what they're happy. Business class. A lot of people on board that airplane today. Good. Alright. Do a wing view. Actually, we'll just chill on the outside view for now, listen to some music, and we can get back and relax. I haven't played Euro Truck in a while, Cookie Man. Have not. And they put the little raccoon eyes on it. They put the, that's the difference. Like on a normal A320, they don't have the black strip around the, you know, cockpit. They do here. I have the audio turned way down, man, in the sim. It's normally up to here. I have it like at half. I killed for some cheeses. Man, I miss eating like Chex Mix and potato chips and things like that. I think after I got all my dental work done, I'm going to end up losing weight over this. Lucy Lou, there she is. 25 months. What's going on? How are you and the little one? Loud. There you go. It should be changing. I don't know why system's not changing for me. Oh, you still hear it at a constant level, even though I turn it down in the board. That's strange. Wait a minute. You still hear the, do you hear the engine sounds now? I'm gonna try something. No, you don't. Boy, okay, so it's a Streamlabs OBS thing. It's not working correctly. Sorry about that. There we go, turn down a little bit there. Yeah, I don't know why Streamlabs OBS is doing that. Shouldn't be. Everything's like maxed out for some reason there. I do apologize. Didn't realize that was happening because I used the fader on my Go XLR for everything. Oh man, look at these snow-covered mountains. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Baby loves the engine sound. OBS glitch, imagine that. I know, they still don't have de-interlacing. What the hell's all that all about? Black Knight, we're flying to Calgary, Canada. Venom Deck Boy, you got your stuff, right? Are you still here? I'm getting caught up in the chat. Yeah, those mountains look beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, Air Canada commercial for Rouge. Gorgeous mountains. Yeah, I like this livery. Venom Deck Boy, that should happen. It's just whenever Nicole sees it and gets caught up. We are flying along. Yeah, I do like it. Black Knight, it's hard for me to get back into DCS after playing. Yeah, I know, right? This sim in VR is amazing. Titan, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to Stream Family. Appreciate it. Got the pass to use a straw after dental. They usually yell at me after work about straws. Potty mouth, I didn't have any teeth pulled. Usually if you have teeth pulled, you know, that causes dry socket, stuff like that. Not for me. Nope, they still don't have effects in the game. No contrails, sadly. Maybe one day we'll get them. Bum 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 bum. Black Knight, thank you for subscribing for 3 months in advance. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Seven's the wing view on the right. Look at those mountains full of the snow. Looks gorgeous. Oh, I cannot wait for the Aerosoft CRJ. Absolutely. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. I'll be happy to fly something with fidelity that, you know, if it wasn't for fly-by-wire, you know, we wouldn't be able to fly this airplane. Pilot program. Accumulate 50 hours of flight time in a single pilot profile. Oh, I got an achievement unlocked. You didn't see it. It didn't pop up for you, but for me it did. Let's see if I can do it, actually. Venom, I'm trying to find... Oh, there you are right there. I got it. There you go, bud. I got you. Thank you for continuing to watch and using your channel points like that. You're very welcome, man. Enjoy the perks. It's okie dokie. Channel points add up fast. Black Knight, no, I have RTX 2080 Super. That's what I got. You got your Bravo throttle quadrant today. Nice. I ended up gifting my my honeycomb to my dad. Okay, things are going well. Got 21 minutes left in our flight. Probably get our information here for the arrival. Let's come down here. Yep, destination data. Let's go to menu, Atsu, AOC menu. Get a weather request here, Metar type for CYYC. The updated one. They're showing all this. We could put this in here for now. Let's just get an updated Metar report and we'll print it out. Company message, back to this guy, received. Metar, it's the newest one there. There it is, we'll print it out. Here it comes. Vancouver Center.
Vancouver Center, Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha.
All right.
Flight level
That up there.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 Vancouver Center. Continue to mid-load as planned.
All right.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 descended. Maintain flight level 230.
230. And down we go.
Descend and maintain flight level 230. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 7.
Seatbelt signs on. Turn our music down a little bit here. Let's get some stuff plugged in here real fast. QNH there is looking like 2972. Temperature. Eight. Wind is 1805. Is the transition altitude for Canada 18,000 still? I think it might be. It just might be.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 contact Edmonton Center on 133.75.
Edmonton Center.
133.75.
Man, look at that. Beautiful. Gorgeous flight today.
Edmonton Center, Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 is out of flight level 315 for flight level 230.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 Edmonton Center, continue to north as planned.
Pull our speed brakes out a little bit there. Nice descent happening. Sim feels awesome, man. It's been awesome today. Let's double check and make sure the red nav's good. 193. Yep, that's good. Awesome. Look at that though. When you print it out, look, it puts another one on top of the other. That's cool, and you can click between them. Pretty cool. I love that little addition they added. If you want to know how to set up your wing views, check this video out. Drawya, the YouTuber Drawya, he did an amazing one. I followed that one to the T, and that's how I get the custom views I have. So be sure to put that one in, bookmark it, whatever, and go through it. It's so worth doing. But that's how I'm able to get my wing views like this set up. I hit an Alt 6, 7, 9. All those that I have. I have these presets too. It's kind of like X-Plane, you know? Put those away. Speed brake. Almost at 3230. 15.
Descend and maintain 15,000 feet, Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 7.
You got it. Coming into Calgary. 15 minutes out from our destination. 15. Well, if you like Drawya, then you're going to like that video. I don't use VATSIM. I don't play on Pilot Edge very often because it's very heavy focused on just that. I'd rather just kick back, relax, fly an airplane, hang out with the chat. That's what it is. Grinelli F-22. No, I have not. For the DCS, that sounds fun. Sounds cool. And yep, back down in the turbulence we go, coming over these mountains. And no weather, so we'll just turn the terrain on. %, satisfied. It actually that might have been my fault. I may have not selected snacks because they always have meal selected. I have to unselect that, but maybe they didn't have snacks selected whenever I started the flight. I don't know why they didn't do it. This is not the stable build. This is the custom fly-by-wire experimental build. Woo! That's some bumpers. I think we have the seatbelt sign on. Everybody's good. Descent checklist. We have started descent. Preparation terrain on ND is required. Transition altitude. We're about to set back over here in a second at 2973. That's what it was, 2973. 2972.
Descend and maintain 9,600 feet. Expect ILS runway 17 right approach by LRO transition. Cleared to LRO.
All right.
Descend and maintain 9,600 feet. Expect ILS runway 17 right approach via LRO transition. Clear to LRO Rouge.
Clear to Uluru. Nice.
Rush Alpha Charlie Alpha 711. Descend and maintain 9,000 feet.
9,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711.
All right. 2972.
Charlie Alpha 711. Descend and maintain 9,700 feet.
Descend and maintain 9,700 feet. Rouge
9,700.
Alpha 711.
9,700 on that. Looking good.
Rush Alpha Charlie Alpha 711. Descend and maintain 9,000 feet.
9,000 for us. You got it.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha.
They're getting close to these mountains, aren't they? We'll keep an eye on it.
Rush Alpha Charlie Alpha 711. Descend and maintain 10,000
We have
feet.
begun our final descent to your destination. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to select any crash one final time.
1-0.
Descend and maintain.
Yeah, they're seeing the mountains now, and they're giving me different directions on that. But hey, they're giving us a huge shortcut on our arrival.
All Wi-Fi
Charlie
related
Alpha
passengers, so
711.
any
Descend
larger
and maintain 11,000 feet.
11,000.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Rouge Alpha Charlie
11.
Alpha 711.
Is in there.
Rush Alpha Charlie Alpha 711. Descend and maintain 9,400 feet.
Now 9,400. They're really going to finagle us over these mountains here. They're going to be bumpy for a minute, guys. Hang on.
And maintain 9,400 feet. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711.
Yeah, they're making sure we get over these mountains okay.
Rush Alpha Charlie Alpha 711. Descend and maintain 8,400 feet.
1,400. You got it.
8,400 feet. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 7.
Right over the mountains here. Gonna be bumpy, bumpy, bumpy.
Rush Alpha Charlie Alpha 711. Descend and maintain 9,400 feet.
9,400 now. They're acting real dumb today, aren't they? I just want to make sure we don't hit any mountains.
Descend and maintain 9,000.
We'll listen to them for now.
Charlie Alpha 711.
All right. Getting closer.
Charlie Alpha 711. Contact Edmonton Center on 133.3.
Edmonton Center. You got it.
Going to 133.3. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711. Edmonton Center. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 is out of 11,000 feet.
250 on the speed.
9,400 feet.
Rush Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 Edmonton Center. Continue to LRO as planned. Altimeter 29.71.
All right.
Rush Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 descent and maintain 7,100 feet.
Making us work today.
Maintain 7,100 feet. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711.
That's pretty.
Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 contact approach on 127.15.
Alrighty, there's 10,000.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711. Approach Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 is out of 9,700 feet for 7,100 feet.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 approach. Continue to LO as planned. Altimeter 29.71.
971. Look at those trees down there. That's awesome. All covered in snow. Okay. Hop you to there. Landing system comes on both sides. Looks like the snow kind of drops off right around here. It looks like it's not gonna be any snow on the at the airport on the arrival. That's cool.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711, please expedite your descent to 7,100 feet.
7,100, you got it. Oh, you didn't go into descent, did you? That's why. Oops. +17 right. That's in the MFD. We're good on that one. More outside view here. Action. Look at that. So pretty. Got landing lights on and everything else. Pretty good stuff. Down to 7,100. We're gonna go ahead and grab that. And they're going directly out to Alero, so we're just gonna go straight out to it, and then we'll square up and we'll shoot the ILS approach. But it's a clear day, so we'll manually fly the airplane on the ILS approach. We don't need to use the autopilot for that. It'll be fun. Tuck Dolphin, thank you for 9 months. Appreciate that. And a Twitch baby. Coming up to 7,100 feet. At 250. We'll slow down once we get closer to our stuff here. So did they want AdSec to be at 210? Nope, no speed restrictions at all. 220 at Irvug. So it looks like they want 210 at Vesga. That makes sense. We'll slow down at 220. Easy to do when we're down here at 7,100 feet, you know? Holding 220, keeping speed. Once we slow to 210, we'll put our first setting to flap out. We don't need to do it just yet. Low auto brake today. And approach checklist. First phase, activate decel point. Speed brakes requires flaps 1 on speed, 230 below. We'll do 220 on that guy. That's good. Flaps 2. We're good on everything right now. Eight miles from Alero. We're gonna square up probably on Vixos there. Go into heading mode here. Pat 0068, thank you for the cheer. Appreciate it. 5,800, you got it.
Descend and maintain 5,800 feet. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711, you are 10 miles northwest of Calgary. Contact Calgary Tower on 118 decimal.
All right, we are clear for the approach. Just like that.
Tower on 118 decimal 4 Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha.
Go ahead and square it up. 060 on the heading. 210 on the speed. Zero. Let's make that right turn all the way about to 120. 190 on the speed. Speed checks for flaps 1. Flaps 1. $140 on the heading. My airplane. There's the runway there. Let's call up tower.
Calgary Tower Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 7119 miles north inbound ILS runway 17 right approach.
Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 Calgary Tower. Cleared ILS, runway 17 right approach. Altimeter 29.71 with 15, 4 at 12.
You got it.
Calgary Tower Rouge
Let's
Alpha
say
Charlie
again,
Alpha
come on.
711. I didn't copy that. Say again, please.
And a speed.
Rouge
That's
Alpha
2.
Charlie Alpha 711 Calgary Tower. Cleared ILS, runway 17 right approach. Altimeter 29.71 with 15,
You're down.
4 at 12. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Gonna land 17 right. Come on. Shut up so we can actually do this.
Cleared to land runway 17 right. Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 7.
What are you complaining about? Sure you're nice and good. Boy, this thing's being stupid. Shut up. The gear's down. That's broken. Sorry about the sound. Nothing I can do about it. Just gonna live with it. Altitude selector. I don't know what that is about. I don't know, man. Really annoying. A full flap, everything's good there. Cabin needs to be checked. Is that what you're bitching about? It cannot be that. Boy, that's annoying as hell. Shut up. Oh, we just have to live with that sound all the way down to the ground. That's stupid. Shut the hell up.
10, 9.
Reverses come out. Nose wheel down. Super annoying, man. I leave the phone off the hook. Clear those. Still using auto brake and manual braking. We'll exit on the left here. Welcome to Calgary, everybody. It's a fun flight.
Alpha Charlie Alpha, 711 exit runway when able.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 3:04 p.m. and it's currently about 8 degrees Celsius. You can now
Over to ground.
125.35 Rouge Alpha Charlie Alpha 711.
The seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bin, as items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation.
I don't know where the gates are here. I assume they're up here on the right. It looks like to me. Flaps are coming in. All right. That's the switch for the APU. It'll tell us our landing rate and all that fun stuff once we're at the gate. Yeah, I don't know why that was doing it the whole time. It didn't do it last time. The voice mod, all the stuff you're hearing there, that's all PACX, P-A-C-X, all one word. By TFDI design. It's great. Oh, we're not late. We're actually ahead of schedule by about 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Those look like the gates over there. Yeah, there they all are. Okay, we'll take this down and make it right. Okay, let's start that APU. Clean up the airplane. Let's come off. Taxi, you're off. You're off. You're off. There we go. Beautiful. But yeah, I don't know why it made that sound all the way down. We didn't have that in the last landing. It just did not like me jumping from jumping off of the autopilot. Ground services at that. That works for me. Target one of these gates over here. We actually have lines here, Calgary. Oh, damn. Well, then, I think we could just go straight into here. Let's do that. Let's go straight in here. That works for me. AP bleeds on. There's our line right here. Looking good. little bit further up. A little further up. We'll go halfway. That's pretty good there. We'll see if the jetway will come out and meet us here. It might. It might not. You never know. All right. Parking brake is set. And we're on the APU, so the engines come off. Seatbelt signs off. Yep, continue. Thank you for logging it. And beacon light off. There we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Calgary. Let's get the jetway out to us, if it will. Doesn't look like it's going to work. They're cool. Another one of the airports that are broken, where the ground services don't work. That's good. What are you going to do? There she is. Bum, 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 bum. I'll send you guys over to Robot Giggles today. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Misk, thank you very much for gifting a subscription to AHaze31. I do appreciate that so much, man. We'll see you guys soon. Have a good one.